In this video, I'll cover 10 mechanics of cars in Roblox Jailbreak. This list only includes mechanics on most of the cars in the game, which means some special cars will not be covered in this video. For example, the Dune Buggy, Petrol Bike, Volt Bike, etc. Without further ado, let's begin with the first one. All cars are rear-wheel drive. Once all the rear wheels are not touching the ground, the car cannot move at all. Unless you use rocket fuel. Second one is, almost every car in the game will have less grip while it is raining. Raining makes the road slippery and hence making the car's tires harder to grip on the road. Having less grip means the car will spin out, oversteer, or drift easier because the tires cannot stick to the ground normally. Moving on to the next one, most of the cars in the game can be disabled, in other words, getting the tires popped. Cars can usually take some damage from guns before the tires get popped. I originally thought that cars can take 100 damage in total, but turns out it is different for every weapon. For example, they can take 6 pistol shots, which is 90 damage, or 5 revolver shots, which is 125 damage, or 2 rocket launcher shots. After the tires are popped, the car cannot be driven for a few seconds. Different cars have different durations. Talking about tire popping, car tires can be popped even when there is no one inside of the car. I remember cars could only get disabled when someone is inside, but it was changed in an update. Normally, you cannot drive your car if the tires are popped. However, you can use rocket fuel to boost the car and make the car move. This is pretty useful if you want to get away from police officers that want your bounty, or a bunch of angry criminals shooting at you. Moving on to the next one. If your car is parked very close to a robbery, you usually cannot enter the car. However, if you stand further away from the robbery, you might be able to get into your car. That's because how close your car is parked to the robbery doesn't matter, but where your character enters the car does. A useful trick if you don't have premium garage to spawn vehicles. Moving on to the 7th one. You can perform super jumps in cars by holding spacebar and E simultaneously. You can get out of the car when it reaches the highest point, and you can go up to places you normally couldn't. And by combining this trick with rocket fuel, your car will temporarily become a spaceship. You can fly out of the prison or any gates you want. Next up, when someone is shooting you while you are still inside of your car, you take 100% of the damage. But if you exit the car and hide behind it, you will only receive 50% of the damage, because the game counts that as wallbang. This works on every vehicle in the game. Moving on to the 9th one, equipping spoilers on cars gives the cars speed boost. However, speed boost will be disabled once you have exited the car. You will have to re-enter the garage or open mobile garage to enable the speed boost again. This only works on cars that have an option to equip spoilers. Now, the last mechanic I'll cover in this video. Driving cars in water slows the car down. When your car is fully submerged into water, the car drives way slower than it is on the ground. Some fast cars like the Torpedo cannot even drive faster than 100 miles per hour. That's because water resistance exists. But hey, you can drive in the ocean, so screw physics. That's 10 car mechanics in Roblox Jailbreak. If you like this kind of video, let me know in the comment section. I hope this video is helpful for you. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you enjoy my content. I'll see ya in the next one. Bye!